The Princess of Wales dazzled tonight as she arrived at Windsor Castle for a glittering state banquet held in honor of German President. Kate, 43, stepped out in a tiara she has never worn before, Queen Victoria's Oriental circlet tiara, made of diamonds and rubies, which was designed by the German-born Prince Albert. Her purple-blue, floor-length sequined gown with flowing cape shoulder detail was by Jenny Packham. She also wore the late Queen's earrings, the Royal Family Order and the GCVO sash and star. She walked out alongside Prince William, who was wearing white tie and a Most Noble Order of the Garter sash with the Lesser George. While Queen Camilla, who had arrived with the King, German President and his wife, wore a green lace evening gown by Fiona Clare, the Girls of Great Britain and Northern Ireland tiara as well as the Order of Germany sash. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, the Princess Royal and Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester will also all be in attendance. Inside St. George Hall at Windsor Castle, the 45 meters dining table gleamed under the light of 158 candles and a stunning 20-foot Christmas tree glittering with 15,000 fairy lights. Staff said it was the first time in modern royal history, possibly ever, that a state banquet had been held with a Christmas tree as decoration. No attention to detail had been spared in the 152-place settings, smaller than the usual 160 in order to fit in the festive decoration, which included 152 spoons, 329 knives, 320 spoons and 760 glasses. The palace mixologist had been busy creating an appropriate cocktail, flavored with chocolate and cherry brandy to taste like Black Forest Gâteau. The red wine, a Château La Fleur Petrus, Pomerol 1995, was chosen specifically because it was the year the President and First Lady, who are celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary, were married. The speeches were toasted in a breaky bottom, Cuvée Reynolds Stone 2010 English sparkling wine. As for the seating plan, it was equally fascinating. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer had bagged himself a seat next to Lady Vaughan, otherwise known as Hello Boys Wonderbra supermodel Claudia Schiffer. The German-born beauty is married to English filmmaker Matthew Vaughn, who was knighted in 2025. She was also one seat away from the King. Other notable guests included Gruffalo illustrator Axel Scheffler, Strictly Come Dancing judge Motsi Mabuse, who was sat next to the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Edward, while several German footballers including Thomas Hitzelsperger populated the guest list. Perhaps the decision to seat Lady Vaughan close to the King and not his son, the Prince of Wales, was a deliberate piece of diplomacy on the royal household's behalf. William, 43, famously had a crush on the supermodel as a teenager, was apparently left mortified when his late mother, Diana, Princess of Wales, invited her and fellow models Christy Turlington and Naomi Campbell for tea at Kensington Palace as a joke. He later described himself as being 12 or 13 at the time, with posters of the women on his bedroom wall, and remembered how he flushed bright red and stumbled up the stairs when he saw them. This morning, Kate stunned in an all-blue outfit, an Alexander McQueen bespoke coat by Sarah Burton worn over a Burberry dress, paired with a sleek new hairstyle that immediately caught the attention of fans. Her usually softly waved hair had been straightened into a glossy, smooth style beneath her Juliet Botterill bow and arrow hat. Tonight's banquet marked the formal highlight of President Steinmeier's visit, a diplomatic moment weighed with significance as Europe grapples with Russian aggression in Ukraine. Both King Charles and the German president are due to deliver carefully anticipated speeches before dinner was served. Inside the historic St. George Hall, guests will be treated to an opulent menu prepared for the occasion. The first course offered a refined combination of hot smoked trout, langoustines, quail eggs and shellfish sauce.